You're listening to KELF North Pole.
Welcome, everybody, to Millennial Santa. We are broadcasting from the North Pole's radio station, KELF. As you know, I'm Sunny the Elf. Hello. And here is Santa Claus.
Oh, hello, Sunny. Hey, you know, I just heard some news, not from you even. I heard some news. Up here, we have the elves have been talking, and they're looking for a new head elf. I was thinking, I go, you know, that might be something for Sonny. The head elf that we have, he was talking, and he says, yeah, he's getting a little old for the job, and we're looking for somebody a little younger with some new ideas, and you have new ideas all the time. That's how we have KELF, the radio station.
Yeah.
So I think you'd be a good fit. You know, you might look into it if you're interested.
Well, I am kind of interested, but I have to admit I never thought about running for head elf before. That's kind of a big deal. In fact, it requires an election, right? People have to vote for you.
Oh, yeah, they do. It's kind of an unusual vote because they all get together and raise their hands, you know, and I'm not sure who does all the counting. It's not me, that's for sure.
Well, you can't anyway, Santa, because you're going to be too busy being my campaign manager. Oh, we're going to have to make signs and buttons. Vote for Sunny the Elf buttons. I can see it now. So that brings us to our question of the day, and it comes from Madison. She sent us an email, and Madison asks, Santa, in school, we're learning about our government, and I learned the president is the leader of our country. I know you're popular in the North Pole, so why don't you run for president?
Madison, thank you so much for your support and your confidence that I would be a good president. But really, I have no interest in politics. One of the biggest reasons that I don't get involved with it much at all is I've noticed that politics nowadays, there's a lot of name calling and bullying. I see so much of that, and that's just not in my nature. Now, you're right in one point that you made. The president is the leader of the country, and I am a leader. I lead the North Pole along with Mrs. Claus and a lot of the elves, and the big thing about being a leader is, you know, being able to take the elves and listen to them, listen to what they want, and also for me to be a good example to them. You know, it's really important for the elves, and it's also important to lead the elves and make sure they have good self-esteem. In other words, they feel good about themselves, they feel good about doing a good job. One of the examples of being a good leader happened a couple years ago up here at the North Pole. I got up one day, and I had out my front was a couple dozen elves. They had big signs that says, "We're on strike." And I looked over him, I says, "Why are you striking?" And he says, "Well, we heard that a lot of people down below are striking and have unions. If you're going to go on strike, you need to have demands. What are you going to demand from me?" And they kind of looked at each other, and they said, "Well, I don't know." I says, "Listen, you know, it can't be about money. You can't be going on a strike because of money, because I don't pay you any money. You work for free up here at the North Pole because you get everything you want. Also, the fact is you get enough breaks and you get your medical taken care of." Of course, I don't remember ever seeing a sick elf, so I wonder sometimes about that. I think we could do away with the union, and just anytime you got a problem, just come up and talk to me about it. And I will listen to you anytime you talk to me. And that's what makes a good leader, Madison.
Madison, good luck studying in school, and thank you so much for the question. It was great to hear from you. If you're listening and you think you have a question you want Santa to answer, we would love to hear it. You can call or text us right here at KELF, our radio station at the North Pole. The number is 856-99-SANTA. That's 856-997-2682. Kids, be sure to get your parents' permission first. All right, bye, guys. Bye, Santa.
Bye now, and remember, please keep the spirit of Christmas in your hearts throughout the year.
Millennial Santa is a proud member of Parents on Demand, a network of high-quality podcasts for families just like yours. Download our free network app on Apple and Android and listen to your favorite episodes on the go, just like Santa.